Bleed black and gold, buff forever. You already know, man. It's your boy, T Green, and I'm back with another one.
Man, this is crazy. I mean, it is what it is, but I hate seeing this tweet this morning by Trevor Woods. He pretty much said this: I have not committed to any school, and my recruitment is still open, preferably as a safety, aka he is not trying to be a linebacker, but Trevor, my boy, man, I ain't gonna even front, man. I did countless videos on Trevor, and I hated when he left CUBuffs, but I just knew he was gonna get picked up by somebody because dude is really him, and he has the potential to be really great. But man, that's the only thing about entering that transfer portal. You just don't know, and it's look like, man, no other school is really showing any interest. This is weird. And it's crazy, but man, if he would have just stayed in Boulder, I really think he probably would have been, at least at that safety position. I know our linebacker room is kind of getting real thick right now, but at the end of the day, man, dude is really him, man. I did a lot of videos. Y'all go watch the videos, man. Dude could really ball. Let's talk about it, right? In 2022, he had 79 tackles. 2023, he had 56. Now, I know 2024 was a different year, right? He only had 14, 9 of them being solo. But you got to remember, Trevor went from the safety position to the linebacker role, you know what I mean? And dude gained weight. He sits 205 pounds. And, at one point, he seemed like he was excited to be fulfilling that role. And I know we have a lot of linebackers at that position at the time. We had Levante Bentley and, Jeremiah Brown, just to name a few. And then the other dude who ended up leaving, which sucks. But, I can't hate on him. I can't hate on him because he got my last name almost. Nikhil High Hill Green, dude was really him. So that linebacker room was fierce. Now, don't get me wrong. And Wester, right? We can't forget about him. Dude was really holding it down as well. But I feel like if Trevor would have stayed, and this is just my opinion, I think he would have had a good shot at that safety position. If he didn't get the starting job, which is understandable, at least he would have been a strong backup. He would have got a lot of playing time, basically is what I'm getting at least in my opinion. I know some say Trevor wasn't as fast, but don't get it twisted. Trevor held it down at that linebacker position. Remember, it was a few games where during Coach Prime's first season where Trevor had some big interceptions. Like, let's not forget, so a lot of people seem to forget how great of a player he was and still is, I just think, he made a decision which I think he should have stayed, but I don't know all the politics that be. Maybe him and Coach Prime talked and it was best for him, you know what I mean? Because Coach Prime just didn't want to, see him go to the wayside. Who knows? Trevor never really came out and say, Coach Prime ain't saying nothing. So we only could go by the tea leaves that we see on the internet. And right now, man, the biggest one is he dropping this tweet pretty much, letting the world know I'm still available. I have not committed to any school and my recruitment is still open. I don't know, man. I think Trevor may have to just bite the bullet and go to, maybe some D2 program perhaps, or a D1AA school that's, who looking for a safety. And, you may not be on primetime TV, but you can still go out there and ball. Y'all get down in the comment section and let me know what y'all think, man. Hey, man, Trevor, like I said, man, I just wish you nothing but the best. And, I'm going to do like I always do. What? Keep my eyes and ears open, because you already know the motto.
You already know the motto, man. Another day above ground is what? Truly a blessing. Like, share, subscribe, tune in with your boy, T Green, and I'm going to be right back with another one.